So guys, today I'm going to show you how to make the cheese enchilada, that is the Mexican style. So guys, cheese enchilada is a corn tortilla rolls around filling with the cheese. It is very delicious and it can be stir fry, you can seasonal vegetable, also you can put potato, beans, all these four combine of this into the cheese enchilada. So today I'm going to show only the stuffing of the cheese. So in recipe we are having the ingredients. So first I'm going to show you for making of the cheese enchilada sauce. So first we need tomato, dry red chili. So the guys, we can use the dry red chili in seedless. For the roasted bell pepper, sugar powder, cumin powder, that is the jeera powder, chili powder, salt, white pepper powder, and thyme. You can sometimes use for the oregano, and the olive oil. Then for making of the dough of the enchilada, so we need 80 gram of refined flour and 80% of corn flour. You can use the makki atta also, the yellow color, and the garnish for fresh mint. And for stuffing we need cheddar cheese. Can also use for the processed cheese. And another ingredients for the equipments, we can use a non-stick pan for baking. We can use for making of sauce this type of non-stick pan, and we will use this type of ladle. And we also use a grater for grating of the cheese. So these are the ingredients and equipments for making of the cheese enchilada. So now I am making enchilada dough. So first we need corn flour, that is the makki atta. I am going to add at least 80%. So now I am going to add a refined flour. We will add the refined flour is 20%. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Then I'm going to add a little bit of oil, that is the olive oil. Then I'm going to add a little bit of water and mix well. Again I'm going to add water as per required much. So now the dough is ready. You can see you make a simple dough. I already told you that this dough will make with the helping of 80% of corn flour, that is the makki atta, and the 20% of refined flour, and some salt and the oil. So after making dough, it will rest at least 20 to 25 minutes. So first we will cover the dough with the helping of clean wrap. We can have the heavy lids, and we will rest the dough at least 20 or 25 minutes. So now I'm going to show you how to prepare the enchilada sauce. So guys, first we need a tomato. Can I also blanch the tomato? I cut the roughly cut of tomato because we will do after that the puree into the mixture. So I cut the tomato into the roughly cut. No need the particular size of the tomato because after that we do the puree. And the guys we need for the seedless of chili. So first remove the seeds. We need a seedless. You can use a Mexican chili. That is a very nice color. So now remove the seeds of the chili. So you can see how I will remove the chili seeds. So I remove the seeds of chili. So next I roast the chili into the pan. So the guys, first I'm going to show how to roast the chili for making of the enchilada sauce. So first we will take this type of pan, it is a non-stick pan. So first we turn the gas. Then I'm going to add red chili, that is the seedless red chili, and the roasted. So the first roast the chili, the seedless chili for making of the enchilada sauce. So now the chili is well roasted. So the guys, after roasting red chili, I'm going to add into the mixing jar with the roasting red chili, that is the seedless roasting red chili. Then I'm going to add a roughly cut of tomato. Then I'm going to add the roasted bell pepper, red bell pepper. Then I'm going to add the garlic, already paste of the garlic. You're not having the garlic paste, so you put the garlic clove. We will do the grind it. Let's see, we can check. Yes, you can see the consistency of this mixture, that is very good, and the color is nice. So the after grind the mixie, so that the taste is very So the guys, after grind the mixture, now the preparation time. So first we will take a pan, then switch on the gas. And I'm going to add olive oil. First I'm going to add olive oil. So first heat the oil into the pan. So now you can see the oil is hot. Now I'm going to add a little bit of flour and mix well. You can also use for butter. So after putting this flour, the consistency of the oil and this mixture is the thicken. This is the thickening agent for this sauce. So now the flour is well cooked. Now I'm going to add the grinder mixture. This is the tomato, roasted red chili, the bell pepper mixture and the garlic. I'm going to add. And the mix well. So now guys, I'm going to add salt, and I'm going to add cumin powder, that is the jeera powder. Then I'm going to add red chili powder. Then I'm going to add white pepper powder. Then I'm going to add thyme. This is a very good flavor. This is the continental herbs. And sometimes we can use for the oregano as well. Also it is the continental herbs. It's a good flavor. So now I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. You can use a sugar powder. And the mix well, so that the all spices get well mixed into the gravy and to this sauce. So you can see the consistency of this sauce is very nice and the color is very thick. So the guys, we will cook this whole mixture until the consistency is very smooth. So the guys, at least we will cook 10 to 12 minutes. And make sure you continuously stir it with ladle. So we will cook till its consistency become like so. So now 10 to 12 minutes is done guys. You can see the consistency is sauce and the color is nice. So this is the enchilada sauce. I hope everyone is aware of that, how to making the enchilada sauce. So the guys, sauce is ready. So now the timing is making of the tortilla, the corn tortilla. So the dough is already done and taking the rest for 20 minutes. So after taking 20-minute rest of the dough, we will make a small ball of the dough like this. Make sure the ball is equal size. So the guys, after that we will flat the dough with the helping of rolling pin. So first dust the flour into the table and roll it with the helping of rolling pin. So the guys, after that we will take a pan. You can use a griddle, or you can use a non-stick pan. So first switch on the gas and we will put oil into the pan. You can shallow fry of the corn tortilla. So the first heat the oil into the pan. You can use also the griddle. So now the guys, pan is almost heat. Now I put the tortilla mixture and roast it. And when the cook is one side, so we will turn with the helping of slicer and turn the another side. Make sure your gas flame is low. So now the tortilla is done. And then I will put the another seeds into the pan. So make sure that your seed is cooked from one side, so you can turn the seed another side with the helping of fork. You can use a ladle and cook from other side. Okay, also the flipping as well. Now the seed is done. Let's see. Now we will put another seeds. A little bit of oil. You can also while the flipping and cook from the other side. So now this seed is already done. So remove the seed into the pan and keep on side. Now we'll cook the another seeds. We'll put some oil. Tortilla batter is almost done. Now as well cook. So now switch off the gas. So now the timing is roasting. So first we will take this type of roasting pan. I'm going to add oil and the mix well with the helping of brush. You can use your hands. Today we are not having a brush, so we can use hands. So now I'm going to put sauce first. And the mix well. So first I grate the cheese. So now first I filling with cheese, because today I'm going to show you the cheese enchilada. Whatever you want to fill, so you want to fill potato, vegetable as well in meats. So this recipe only the cheese enchilada. So I will put the cheese into the seeds and keep on this side. Again put cheese, that is the cheddar cheese, and roll it and put into the non-stick tray. Again I put cheese. This is the cheddar cheese, I already told you that, and put in this side. Then the last seeds again we will put into the cheese and roll it, keep on side. Then we will put enchilada sauce on the top of seeds. To add on the top of cheese. And bake it at least 15 to 20 minutes into the 350 Fahrenheit. So now I bake it into the oven at least 15 to 20 minutes, and the timing is 15 to 20 minutes, at least the 330 or 350 Fahrenheit. So when the color is light brown, then you take out. As the plating time, so you can see the after baking of the enchilada. So now I'm going to plating. So now the plating time. So first remove the enchilada with the helping of scraper. First I cut the enchilada into 1 by 2. You can see the nice color and a nice stuffing of the cheese. So now first I'm going to take plates. So the first I'm going to presentation. So first I place the enchilada into the plates. So you can see how the plates of the enchilada. And I'm going to use some lettuce. You can use the fresh coriander. You can also use fresh mint, parsley. So that the garnish is very important, guys, so that the product is well present for the guest. So now whenever you serve the food for the guest, so plating is very important. And the last is we will add the as a garnish of the French mint. So the guys, you can see the presentation of the cheese enchilada. I already told you that the presentation is very important whenever you serve the food to the guest, so that your plating is well. So you can see. So thank you guys.